part 9. If you guys remember, last time we caught a Diglett named Turtles, and this time, somehow, it's magically turned into a sandshrew. Yeah, I found out you can catch sandshrews in the grass right next to this place. So, and to be honest, I prefer sandshrews to Digletts, but we only really needed a ground type Pokemon. And now we can finally take on the electric gym. It's really annoying actually. In these games, in the old games, you just walk up to something, to HM relative, and you just click on it and it says, would you like to do this? Now you have to go into the Pokemon's thing and choose the HM. Yeah, Trevor the Making Lieutenant Search is a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. I'm terrified. I'm actually not that scared at all. Americans had this big thing yesterday or something, the Super Bowl. Americans watching this will know. It's their silly sport that they falsely call football. Shouldn't be called football, but what you gonna do? They screw things up. Just kidding. I don't want to sound racist or anything, or nationalist, or whatever I should be called when I say things like that. Americans are actually dandy, but I just don't get their obsession with this thing. But I don't really ever understand anyone's obsession with any sport. So, what's this guy? When I was in the army, Lieutenant Search was my strict care. What? Oh, chief officer. As I see a once again American talk. My dad's in the military, but they say everything differently. You don't need to tell me I'm very good. I already know I'm very good. It's cold. This is no place for kids. I'd say you're out of place, seeing as you're a sailor in an electric type gym. And sailors kind of exclusively fight water types. Ooh, level 22. You all know what happens to a sandshrew at level 22. If you don't, then you're not good enough for Pokemon. You'll see what happens now. It's evolving! Evolution! Super high graphics evolution skill. Super graphics. I've got a Sand Slash. It's still called Turtles, but it says in there that it's called Sand Slash. It's not. It's called Turtles. Even though it would have made more sense to call my War Turtle Turtles. But whatever. You know, when we find the nickname guy in this, we'll go around and we'll ask. We'll change them around. We'll make our Sand Slash Squirrelmon, and we'll tell our Epic. No, we'll turn Turtles into Squirrelmon, and we'll make Squirrelmon Turtles, and then everything will be kind of balanced out. Oh, found one switch. You have to find two though, and I can never remember where it is. Yeah, and then the other one sets back. God, I think these guys spill the beans though, if you ask them about it. Tell me, guys. Okay, I'll talk. Lieutenant Search said he hit door switches inside something. Well, there's trash cans everywhere. Double locks. Here's a hint. When you open the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. That's the piece of gold we were looking for. That's what we wanted to know. I told myself to speak much louder this time because last time you could hardly hear me on my video. I'm really sorry about that. Nope, there's only trash here. Why did I check that twice? I'm an idiot. I'm a retard. Looking about. Shit. Pins and needles in my arms. Pins and needles. I don't like pins and needles. The only thing that will make my pins and needles better if I found the switch. Find me the switch trash cans. Why is there so many trash? Yeah! Okay. So the other one should be next to it. Yeah. Yes! Screw you, motorized door. Right then, to the gym leader. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure. I tell you kid, the electric Pokemon saved me during the war. Set my enemies into paralysis. Same as I do to you. You're not a very friendly gym leader. I thought gym leaders were supposed to be like, hey, good luck bro. I hope you win so we can do all this stuff. Whatever. I found ways to speed up battles better. So, yeah, a lot faster now. Look at how fast this goes. It's so big, it's fantastic. It's Raichu, it's big and scary. It looks even funnier than Pikachu does. Look at how fat it is. And that's that. So what did you say you were going to do to me, Lightning American? I bet he's just grumpy because his team lost yesterday at the Super Bowl or whatever. The Thunder Badge cracks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly anytime. Fly is either HMO5. HMO5 is either fly or surf. And I know where to get HMO5, but you need to have caught at least 10 types Pokemon. I discovered that whilst training the Sandslash, which is now, well, Sandshrew, which is now a Sandslash called Turtles. Probably should be called Squirrel one, even though it's not a squirrel, it's a shrew. Sure, rodents, you know, even though I don't know if a squirrel is strictly a rodent. I think it is. Anyway, hello Bimbo. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Okay, we'll need your Pokemon. Ding 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 ding. We've got 3 Pokemon now. Things are getting serious. Oh no, it's starting to lag out. Okay. Alright then, I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to be going now, so let's head right. There was some grass here. This is where I caught my Sandshrew, by the way. Everyone wants to know, if you go slightly on from Diglett, you can get a better ground type Pokemon in here. There's a lot of training here, because there's all these trainers, as you'll see. I'm about to take them all down. These all gonna die. Straighten these faces. Hope it hurt like hell when I beat you to the ground like that. This is hilarious. Win, lose or draw. Somebody get this guy a baccalaureate. He knows the basics. Gambler. To me, the gamblers kind of look like a Chinese monk or Jujitsu or something. They do. Just how the hikers look like Chinese bodybuilders. They do. You gotta admit that's true. If you look back on the old videos, look at the hikers. They look like Chinese bodybuilders. It's a bit weird. Take down that youngster. It's starting to lag on me. I'm not entirely sure what's happening all the time. I hope it doesn't affect the video too much. The problem is I have to edit this a lot afterwards. You realise these take a long time. I gotta record these, and then I cut them down, and then I'm gonna talk over them. And I could be doing healthy things like studying for my next test. You know, I've got a test that counts for 90% of my grade tomorrow, but I'm just disregarding it for you guys, so you guys can watch these videos. For the 55 of you, thank you by the way for the 4 or 5 of you that joined recently, subscribed to our channel. We like you guys. Discovered that today actually. I'm a pretty big rise. Hopefully by the time I upload this video it will reach 60. Probably not though. It's unhealthy to get your hopes up. I'm laying down some wire. If you're laying down cables, why should you battle me? For that reason. Okay. And look, he looks like an American football player. Or as I'd rather call it, bananas. That's what I'll call American football, because I don't really respect it as a sport. No offense to any Americans who watch this and really go crazy for it. But I don't really, I don't think it should be considered a sport really, because it is kind of just copying rugby. Just with a lot of, whatever, level 25! I stopped those bits there when they go up a level so you guys can see the growth. The growth of my Pokemon. My Pokemonsies. I'm the best in the class. I'm sure you are. I beat him. Darn, I need to make my Pokemon stronger. Suppose you would. One more gambler. Gambler. It's hilarious they have that character. What do you think? Gambler. It's a bit weird. You know, good moral game here for children. Bit weird. Anyway. What you got to say to me, policeman? When you catch lots of Pokemon, isn't it hard to keep them? This is Lavender Man, the guy who writes Pokemon nickname. Yeah, he's a guy who'll help you rename your Pokemon. I'll go there for you guys so we can get these Pokemon set straight in their right names. I just don't know what I'm going to name the next ones I get, because basically they're named after the Epic World presenters, but there's only 3 of us. We've got 3 Pokemon, and then I haven't got anything else to name it after. I'll probably name the next one TheEpicWorldz, who's another YouTube user who's in good communications with us. Don't know why I said communications, contact with us. He's a cool guy. I just wanted to test out, see if I said yes, if he would give it to me anyway, but it didn't work. I'm looking for Nidorino. You want to trade one for a Nidorino? That's actually a good way to get Pokemon pages in your Pokédex. Trade about Pokemon you don't train, don't really care about. Who consider binoculars? The only way to get from Cerulean City to Lavender City is by way of the Rock Tunnel. Yeah, I think the Rock Tunnel is up ages away. It's not down here, that's for sure. Tell you what is down here though, the Snorlax. That's why we can't get through. Well, that's it.